They say the swamps of Louisiana remember everything men try to forget, especially in Reaper's Hollow, deep within the murky bayou of St. Florent Parish. A dark legend lurks beneath the cypress shadows. Locals who dare to speak of it avoid the haunting stretch after dark, fearing what might emerge from the depths. The air hangs heavy and damp, laden with the scent of rot, decay, and ancient secrets hidden within the swamp. Frogs cease their croaking abruptly as the wind shifts, plunging the night into an unnatural silence. Sometimes, in the stillness, you can hear faint chains dragging through water mud, echoing endlessly in the darkness. That's when everyone knows the Reaping Man is near, even if no one actually sees him. His real name remains a whispered secret, lost to time, but old stories suggest it might have been Henry Crow. Henry was once a quiet, strange boy born into the parish, raised on stories of sin and divine punishment. He was the preacher's son, deeply obsessed with notions of penance and salvation, or damnation. His father's church was a symbol of faith until the night the storm came crashing through, destroying everything. The flames consumed the building, killing the entire congregation in a hellish blaze. In the aftermath, Henry vanished into the swamp, dissolving into the shadows that had always called to him. The sheriff's men found Henry's father's Bible floating, waterlogged, ink-smudged, and pages rewritten in ash and blood. That event marked the beginning of darkness sweeping through the parish, a crack in the community's soul. Decades later, the nightmare resumed, and the killings began with savage precision. It all started with a group of hunters who never returned from their night in the woods. Their camp was found half sunk in water, abandoned, as if pulled beneath the muddy depths. The rifles were untouched, but one corpse hung from a cypress, a grotesque figure in the swamp's gloom, barbed wire twisted around his body, eyes sewn open with coarse thread, unblinking and terrorizing. A wooden cross was nailed forcibly into his chest, with "Redeemed" carved underneath in jagged lettering. The neighborhood trembled with fear, whispering about the terrible mark of the Reaping Man's retribution. Soon after, a young couple disappeared near the old highway, near the ominous levee's edge. Their truck sat idling with the radio still playing an eerie static tune, frozen in time. Inside, on the fogged-up glass, the word "confess" was written in streaks from the inside. The sheriff's department brought in an outsider, a specialist from Baton Rouge, to investigate the grisly scene. His eyes widened as he responded grimly. "This ain't random. It's ritual. He's not killing for pleasure. He's killing for penance." Witnesses who barely survived swore that the killer wore a mask made of cracked porcelain, eerily like funeral dolls' faces. He carried a broken radio, from which whispered static sermons that sounded less human and more cursed. Some claimed they never saw his face, only the slow, deliberate movements,